Yeah, hi, my name is Manish Saini. I'm the CEO e-commerce for Funds and Petals India. Right, so we started on a bare metal on-premise server hosting couple of, I would say, almost a decade back. And then we realized in the today's day and age, we have to be far more agile, lot more quickly scalable. And so therefore we adopted cloud about almost a decade ago. And cloud allows us to we have moved from a very traditional monolithic application to a microservices based application, and we have also broken down the different parts of the application into microservices and micro front ends, and that's how we are using different services of the clouds available to become a lot more agile and faster and scalable. So we started with the scale and growth earlier, but then now the mantra is the customer experience, performance, security of the data, and like I said, the more agility. These are the key four or five goals that we are now working towards. Next is the overall ecosystem has evolved in terms of the services and the customer experience as far as the product line is concerned. So we are doing some massive work on those lines in terms of the operational capability as well as the product innovation, bringing in more premiumization in the overall product delivery that we do, and ensuring and enhancing a very consistent delivery experience across all the tier 1 to tier 3 and tier 4 cities. That's where we're focusing on. Yeah, well, there is I mean, everybody has a different life and different challenges. What has worked for me is that start something with a good intention and follow it through. Like many people say that strategy and ideas are one, but then execution is what takes you further. And prioritization is also very important in life as to what do you prioritize versus what. You have to figure out what your trade-offs are and then work on them. Yeah. So my recommendation would be that India is 80% rural, 20% urban. Figure out a problem that is mass in nature, that will give you scale. And once you figure that problem out and then focus in on education, and there is as far as go to market strategy is concerned for startup, most of the startup either fall in the trap of perfection, or sometimes they're just figuring out a very quick go to market strategy. I think the idea is to find that perfect balance between how much you perfect something and how much you make something scalable. Sometime the right call is let's just go to the market quickly, fail fast, and then come back and move on. And sometime it is you have to create a really robust system so that you're looking at the future. So find that perfect balance for your startup and then move forward. And second is that we have always believed in bootstrapping and building up businesses for scale, looking at the profitability, looking at the end goal in mind. And that's what eventually matters, whether you have raised funds or not. But then bootstrapping, cost cutting, and scaling it up gradually with these 2-3 objectives in mind is what my recommendation would be for startups.